Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a full moon in Capricorn as well as a partial lunar eclipse reading. And so this is all going on today, and so I just thought it would be a good idea to do a reading on this. And we're just going to keep the messages really light and open. Whatever needs to come through will just come through. And if it resonates with you, fantastic. And if it doesn't, it's not a big deal. But I'm only going to be using, two different decks here today. Well, not really two. I'll explain to you guys what I'm using in front of you in a minute. But I had Andy here. He didn't want to move, so I hope he doesn't bother you guys. So I just went ahead, instead of putting my normal box up, I just am putting my pyramids here. So these Orgonite pyramids are from Wing and Bell, and they will be listed in the description box below, but I'm just going to prop my cards up against them. And I'll just kind of explain to you a little bit as far as my understanding of what the full moon in Capricorn is, as well as this partial lunar eclipse. So this is just really stuff that I've read. But the sign of Capricorn has a lot to do with our finances and career. And so there could just be some activity going on in that particular area. It doesn't mean that's the only thing that it will underline as far as the energies. But this partial lunar eclipse, it brings forth things that have been stagnant that need to be cleared. Any kind of attachments to things are going to shift. So we might feel just energetically off during this period of time. There's also some sort of Pluto influence as well. I don't exactly know the exact facts as to why that is, but I did read that, and that does bring forth secrets and also karma and attachments and patterns. So it might be that during this period of time as well that you're really finding that certain patterns or old things are coming up in order to release. And so with Mercury being in retrograde and all this other stuff, I mean, it's a pretty intense time. But nobody needs to get scared, and nobody has to feel like no matter what, you guys are going to be going through something major. We can either choose to be affected by it or choose not to. That's the way I look at it. But if you guys are wanting to clear anything or wanting to see what comes through this reading, hopefully to help you if you're struggling with something, I hope it helps you in that way. So let's go ahead and get started. So these cards here that you see in front of you, these are all of my Doreen Virtue decks. And what I like to do is I like to create my own big oracle deck using a little bit of cards from each of her decks. So that's why you're going to see all the different cards there. And we're going to be clarifying information today using the Angel Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. So let's just jump right into it. So what is the first thing that Spirit wants to bring forth? What topic during this period of time? Let's see what we get. We have school lessons. Look at that. So some sort of a major lesson is at hand here. So let's see what this might have to do with you guys. Let's see what we get. We have the Knight of Earth. Okay, so this is specific for people that are either earth signs or Virgo, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles, every single court card in tarot has a specific astrological sign, and the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. But it can be any kind of earth energy, and it doesn't mean if you're not a Virgo that you can't fall under this particular message, because I feel like there is a message in regards to perhaps someone's career or the path that they are taking right now when it comes to learning something or the career. So it could be a very specific message for some of you out there that are wanting to go back to school for something, or a specific lesson that you're just needing to take things slow. Don't go super fast. This is very, very slow energy in tarot. Out of all the nights in tarot, this is one of the most steady, slow-paced nights. It's not super, super fast. As a matter of fact, it's the only night that really isn't in an action-oriented position. So it's just kind of sitting there. But it's very slow and methodical. And I'm going to read to some of you, or I'm going to read you guys some of the things on the card. It says loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. It does say time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. It's also an energy of a guardian angel. So this right here is telling you it's time to get committed to your goals. It's time to either go back to school or take that particular class to get yourself certified for something. So the full moon in Capricorn, it does make sense because this is outlining career and finances. So there could be a specific message for some of you that it really is a time to buckle down and get these things done or focus during this time on something specific. Your commitments that you've already made, getting back to school, finishing up that program, things like that, just getting things in order in your actual finances as well. Working hard. saving that money. You know, it's almost like an energy of all work, no play kind of attitude right now. So, but there also could just be that there's a certain lesson that is taking place right now in the workplace, or when it comes to just the direction that you're trying to take with your life. What are you going to be happy doing? What is your life's purpose? Is the current job that you're in right now, is that something that you want to continue on that path? Is it something that you're really feeling good about, or is it not? Is it time to change it up? So Spirit right out of the gate is kind of pushing this, not envelope, but just pushing this message as to something that we need to focus on when it comes to either the workplace or who we are in the world right now and the lessons that we're learning. Okay. Might also be too that some of us are just kind of starting to feel like things are dying down. There's not a lot of drama and excitement right now. And so it's kind of like, what do I do with my time? You know, what do I do? Sometimes people get bored if there's no drama. And what Spirit is saying, it's a time to learn. It's not really a time to possibly have all of your, all of your different coals and different fires. Might just seem like a little bit of a boring time, but there is a lesson to be learned in the slower time right now. So, me being a Sagittarius, I kind of resonate with that message, because I always feel like unless I'm out and I'm doing something, or things like, things aren't super competitive or things aren't just super crazy, that somehow I'm bored. I'm the Knight of Wands in tarot. And so the Knight of Wands is totally opposite of the Knight of Pentacles. But yeah, I mean, this might just be a slow time for us all to just work hard and save. And that's certainly what the mode I'm in or need to be in right now. And it kind of blows, but hey, that's life right now. So let's go ahead and get into another message. We have spring. Beautiful. So this could be a specific message for some of you that maybe by next spring you're thinking about doing something. You're either thinking about moving, or you are thinking about going back to school in the spring. So, I mean, technically, wherever you're at in the world, that could be completely different. So if you're here in the States, this is going to be, we're in summer. So, I mean, people would go back to school probably in the fall. So this might not be until next year, or this could be upcoming for some of you. So let's go ahead and get on the message here and clarify that spring. It says, your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. Let's see what we get here. Oh, we have the Five of Earth. So there's definitely some kind of a financial energy that's popping through. It says fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So if some of you are feeling stagnant in the workplace, or you're feeling stagnant with a particular job or an idea that you have where, you're self-employed and you're trying to make ends meet right now, Spirit is saying there's something about the spring that's going to bring forth new blossoms, new growth, new opportunities. So right now it might just be that there's certain doors that are closed. You might feel a little out of sorts at this time, but as long as you keep focused and you keep determined on your particular goal, you're going to get through that energy. It's going to pay off, is what I'm seeing here. So it's a very positive card to have with somewhat of a negative card. So try not to be in your fear-based thinking when it comes to finances. Really just kind of try to see that there might be a lesson here at hand, and try to get through that lesson rather than, falling to the ground and just giving up on everything because things seem to be too difficult at this time. Something is definitely going to shift and change for some people that feel like there's no hope, or that it's a hopeless situation. Job, this could even be a home as well. I do see the Five of Pentacles as a home card. That's just me personally as a reader. And so sometimes this could be an indication where maybe right now you don't know what's going to happen with your home situation, but this is something that is going to change. Or maybe you're having to move out of your house, or you're going to lose it or something, but where you're going next is actually going to be a blessing, but you won't feel that perhaps until after, you get to that new place or this energy lifts. So there's a lesson somewhere in all of this, though. It's all connected is what I'm seeing. All right, let's get another message. What else do we got? We are so connected. That's interesting, right? Well, I mean, we're all connected as souls here on this planet. So it could be speaking about that as a whole, or it could be speaking about a particular person. Let's see what we get. Oh, wow, look at this. We have Six of Cups. This is someone from the past. childhood, perhaps somebody that you used to have a connection with. You still have a connection with them, even though you might not be with them right now. There is a special message that's coming through where memories are popping up. Why? Because you guys are connected. So if you guys are suddenly thinking about someone, it's not necessarily indicating to you to reach out to them, but what I am getting is that Spirit is confirming that they're also thinking about you. So you're not the only person that's going through this. And usually a Mercury retrograde will bring that up. It'll bring people back from your past, like you're thinking about them suddenly, but I'm getting they're thinking about you too. So it's a two-way street here. It's not just one. So I feel like that's a blessing for some of you that have been wondering if you're on someone's mind, and I'm actually getting that you are. So it does say memories from your history or your childhood, issues regarding children, or romanticizing the past. So people are doing that. They're romanticizing the past. And the reason that you're doing this is because you are connected to them on a soul level. You know, does that mean that they will be a part of your future? Who knows? The future is unknown, but there's a reason that you're thinking about them and that you're feeling them during this time. And I'm getting that they're also in that same energy. So you guys might have wanted to know if somebody still feels you, somebody still thinks about you. I'm getting that answer is yes. That's a beautiful message. Sometimes we just want to know. You know, we don't necessarily need to go back and revisit the past, but sometimes it's just nice to know that somebody's thinking about us too, that we're not the only ones, okay? We have third eye chakra. So we have it is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So this might be a very intuitive time. This might be a very psychic time for some of you. You might be really sensing energy. You might also be, you know, getting information from your guides and your angels. You might be having visions as well. You know, clair everything, clairsentient, clairaudient, clairvoyance, claircognizance. I mean, all the clairs. There just might be a lot of energy that you guys are connected to during this period of time. So it's an energy that's coming through, and we have something about a Knight of Water. So this could be specific for some of you out there. This has to do with a Pisces specific. That's for some of you, because the Knight of Cups is Pisces. But it can be any water sign, just like that Knight of Earth. Yes, that's Virgo, but it could be any kind of an earth sign. So water signs would be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But this is Pisces specific. So right now, what I'm getting here is that if you guys do have a connection to somebody from your past that happens to be a Pisces specific, what I'm getting is that you can trust the information that you're getting. Okay, you can trust the energy that you're getting because there is something that you're clear on this energy, or else this third eye chakra would not be connected to it. But we are getting here from this card, it says emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, being, you know, falling in love. What else does it say? The need to balance out your emotions, and invitation perhaps. So of course the Knights do offer something. So some of you might be sensing that someone from your past is maybe going to be coming back. Maybe you sense it. Maybe you just have this feeling. This is Spirit's way of saying that you can trust your intuition on this. This could be that you're the Pisces. So this is a specific message for some of you, or a water sign, whatever. You know, maybe there's a Pisces and a Virgo connection here in this reading. Whether you guys know these people, you're these signs, whatever. But yeah, there is some kind of a possibly an offer, or I just really feel like it's a person from your past that is thinking of you, and you're picking up on their energy, and you're intuitively connected to them because they're telling you we're connected. I'm picking up on your energy. You're picking up on mine. There's a almost telepathic energetic connection that's going on between two individuals here. So you're in tune. You're getting visions, you're feeling things, your energy, you can trust it is what I'm getting from Spirit because it's clear energy. Wow. Very interesting, you guys. This could even be a new person as well, as in maybe a past life, somebody that you have connected with on a soul level in a past life. You are coming back into some sort of a connection with them in this life. And so it's going to feel very familiar to you when this person comes into your life. But it's a new person in this life, but it's somebody that you might have a soul connection with from another life. So I'm also getting that too. Love it. All right, so let's go ahead and get some more messages here. We have yes. Wow. Well, whenever I get a yes card after I'm talking about something, I feel like it's Spirit's way of just confirming everything that we've just been bringing forth and discussing. So that to me is a confirmation of something here. So let's just see what we got here. Wow, look at this, you guys. The World. This is Archangel Michael. It says a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So this is about a cycle. This is about a cycle that we are either closing or we're able to open up a new chapter, or something is basically coming full circle because certain learning or lessons have been completed. So this is something that's on the horizon. So if some of you guys have been waiting perhaps on something to clear so that way you can move forward in a new direction, I'm getting that energy here. I'm getting that maybe there were certain lessons that you had to learn, or someone else that you're connected to. And I'm only saying that because the message came through that we're so connected. So someone that you're connected to is completing certain cycles and chapters in their life, and you guys are both kind of, it's coming full circle. There's certain things that are just completing, and cycles are kind of coming back and returning. It's like this, it's like a strange return of something here. Yeah. Wow. That's very interesting energy. So let's go ahead and get another message. We have career change, you guys. So it's interesting that we've got this full moon in Capricorn, and it does talk about career because now it's coming forth. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. So if some of you guys are looking to change your job or your career, or you're looking to go into business for yourself, this is telling you here, this is the time to start planning for this. This is the time to buckle down and work hard for this particular goal. So it's very much a time to be focused here. Perfect time, full moon in Capricorn, right? We have the Three of Air. Now, why would the Three of Air come through during this time? I'm just getting here that maybe something has finally just concluded. Three of Swords is heartbreak, sadness. Maybe some of you have gone from job to job, or you've been in a particular job that's actually brought you a lot of heartbreak and sadness. Maybe there's been a crowd of people or people in your environment that have just created just drama or just some sort of betrayal or sadness. Maybe some of us feel like we can't even move forward and make any changes because we're afraid that we're going to get hurt again, or that we're not going to be able to do what we love. So there is some sort of like a heartbreak and sadness that's attached to needing to change your career. So whatever it is that you guys are wanting to change, if you are sad or if you are feeling heavy in a current situation, I'm getting here that this is something that's going to change. And I do feel like it is connected to school, meaning not an actual institution school, but this did come through. Remember, there's some kind of bummer energy with the Five of Earth, and this Knight of Earth is you, I feel, that is working hard and you're dedicated. And why can't you just do what you love? Or why can't you just be in a job where people are going to appreciate you? Something new is coming. There's something has happened or is happening currently for a reason. So it's giving you an opportunity to learn something. So there's something that is amazing. Remember, we're in the World's energy. Say yes to closing out a chapter. Say yes to learning this lesson and closing that door. This eclipse energy is the perfect time to do that. The lesson, you finally understand it. You're finally ready to close this chapter once and for all. There's this energy that's here. And then for others, there's some kind of emotional thing coming back around for some of you. Very interesting. So whatever has made you sad in the past, that's about ready to change. Something's changing in a positive way. I love it. What else do we got? We have Retreat, Guardian Angel. So retreat comes up usually when we need to take a little bit of a break. We've been working hard. Yes, it is a time to work hard, but it's also a time to retreat from drama. It's a time to retreat from things that are not feeding our soul. If something is starving you, like starving your soul, it is time to feed your soul. So if you're at like I said, a dead-end job that is just not feeding your soul, it's just literally starving you or depleting you and killing your soul in a way. It's time for us to really examine that and figure out what can we do to change this situation. This also applies to relationships or people in our lives, family members, friends, lovers as well. Whatever we are staying attached to that doesn't feel right to us, we need to retreat from those things and maybe close those doors. Let's get a message here. What does this have to do with? Yeah, Three of Water. There is something about community, you guys. other people. Because now we have the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups in the same reading. I got to tell you, for some of you, what I'm picking up on. Third party situation. Meaning, if some of you guys are connected to people and there's just drama, there's something going on, and it's almost like the third wheel, the person that doesn't belong in the situation is you, because there's some kind of energy that is, it's like other people are in this low vibrational energy, and you're coming in and you're wanting to either get along or you're wanting things to be really good. Indy, you're wanting things to be really good, and it just can't be good at this time because other people are not participating in the way that they should. So if you guys are finding that your good time is being depleted, it's time to retreat from whatever this is, because your soul group, your soul family, your work family might be elsewhere, might just not be in the situation that you're looking for. And if it's romance, it's telling you to retreat perhaps from, you know, participating maybe in something that just isn't really bringing forth the kind of energy that you know, are desiring, and just disconnecting. That's just what I keep getting. It's about disconnecting. Now, I am also getting a specific message for some of you out there. There is a retreat amongst family or friends. This is very enjoyable. So the previous messages for those of you that know you're in a situation that's not serving your highest good, that's causing you a lot of misery and drama, and you know that you need to walk away from that. You know you need to detach. Okay, so let's close out that message and go towards the message for people that are wanting to go to a retreat. Let's just say it's a health retreat, a spiritual retreat. Maybe it is a family reunion, because the Three of Cups does have to do with celebration and parties and reunions. But it's about also a good time amongst your people. So this right here is telling you it's a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, birth announcement, the need to have more fun. So retreat from perhaps your normal circle of people. Retreat, go on a vacation, have a little bit of fun. It's okay. So yes, there's a very conflicting message. It is time to buckle down and work hard, but for some of you, maybe that's not the best energy for you at this time. Maybe you need to retreat for a little bit of time, take some much needed time off and recuperate, so that way you can get back on the horse when you come back. So whatever we need to do to nourish our souls is what we need to do. So there's a beautiful message for people out there as well when it comes to the third party stuff. So let's go ahead and get another message. Let's see what else we get here. We have galactic. Beautiful. This actually came up in one of my Instagram readings the other day. So what does this have to do with? I love it. This to me is a message for people that consider themselves to be, star seeds, just any of that other stuff that people talk about out there. I don't know a lot about it, so I don't want to pretend like I do know too much about it. But if you do consider yourself to be a star seed, there is some kind of strength that you're getting here, some sort of power that you're able to derive from your people that are not of this particular world, to rely upon for that inner strength, because this is strength that you actually came here with before you even incarnated onto this planet. So this is telling you here, it says release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. So this is the thing. You already have these tools when you come into this planet, right? You already have these great gifts, these great skills, because you came here to be, either a light worker or just a light, or a different kind of like a way shower for others in this world. I know this probably sounds a little hokey, but this is the message I'm getting. So when you come here and you're dealing with the human ego and the human race and just all this stuff, you're dealing with people that are harsh, you're dealing with harsh energies, you're dealing with, let's just say for some of us, violence and hate and all kinds of crap that goes on here. That can be very, very hard for certain people to deal with. And sometimes people can actually become dragged down. And suddenly you start to feel depressed and you feel out of sorts. So to me, the message that came through for people that chose this on my Instagram reading, it was telling you to connect with other like-minded souls and individuals for strength and support, because it's almost like you've got to find your people here. It doesn't mean you don't belong, and it doesn't mean that you can't connect with other people, but there is some kind of strength when you're connecting to people that are just like you. So it's about finding your tribe. So I believe the message on Instagram was to do some research to find groups of people, maybe even that message retreat, find a retreat of these types of people and come together, because this is actually going to allow you to bring forth more strength. It's going to help you to forgive. It's going to help you to release. It's going to help you to just cope is what I'm seeing on this very difficult planet, especially during this period of time. So there's a message for starseeds is what I'm getting, or other star beings. All right, let's go ahead and get another message. We have new location. So we did have career change and now new location. Now, new location can have something to do with the new location of a job or a new location in living. And we did get the Five of Pentacles, which did tell me that there might be home energies that are connected to the messages here coming through today. So some of you guys are due for just a change. So a change is coming with this eclipse. A change is coming. It doesn't mean that this is going to change during this period of time, as in, today or tomorrow or this month, but whatever is being understood or worked upon, or whatever happens, the chain of events is actually going to affect perhaps a new location in employment or your home or living situation. So let's get a message here with that. Seven of Fire. So the Seven of Fire is the Seven of Wands energy. Oh, I forgot to say too, you guys, Leo. Leo is the astrological sign that's connected to strength. I apologize. I forgot to tell you that. So Seven of Fire is a card. It says defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, and choose your battles wisely. So this is the thing. This is about standing up for yourself, standing up for your beliefs, not backing down. So it is about being in like a defensive stance. Be ready to battle and hold your ground. Be strong. And that might be one of the reasons why that strength card came through, for a specific message for those of you that find yourself to, be a star person. But I feel like this message can be for anybody. So be ready. Be ready to battle. It doesn't mean that there's going to be fights or anything like that, but it's just telling you to stay strong and don't settle. So this is another message for those of you that are afraid that you're not going to be paid what you're worth, or you're afraid that, you're not going to be able to find a job where people are going to appreciate your value. And it's telling you here to be very strong and be very convicted and be in your empowered state. And what is worth, like what you're worth, is what people are going to see, and they're going to value that. So it's about believing in yourself when it comes to this new location. Beautiful. All right, let's see what else we get here. I only wanted to go to 30 minutes because it seems that anything past 30 minutes takes forever to upload. So divine purpose, we're obviously all here for a divine purpose. There might be something significant, though, that pops through during this period of time. Knight of Air. The Knight of Air is an energy of just doing something. It's also about ideas. The Knight of Air here. The Knight of Air. What is the Knight of Air specifically? I know it's an air sign, so we've got Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I believe it is Gemini. Yeah, Knight of Air is Gemini. So events that occur with great speed take time to carefully review your options and create a solution. So there's a divine purpose for some of you that are going to be quick thinkers, because that's what Geminis are. Geminis are really quick, innovative thinkers, people that can just, critically think just on the drop of a hat, in certain situations. There's a gift here. So there's a divine purpose for you, for whatever idea that you have, whatever you're wanting to pursue. There's a specific idea. So whatever this is that pops up for you during this period of time, you're supposed to really, really move forward with this idea, because the Knight is about movement forward. I love it. All right, you guys, last message. Let's make it a good one, Spirit. What are we going to get? We'll take this Unicorn. We have true. What you're asking about is the truth. Love it. We had yes and true in this energy. Let's see what we got here. What you're asking about is true. Oh, your path. the path ahead. This is the card of Cancer, okay, the Chariot's energy. Archangel Metatron is coming through and saying an important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower, public recognition. What you're asking about is the truth, your direction, your purpose, your destiny, just basically the way that you're going right now, the direction. It's true. Keep moving on this path. Stay determined on this path. Have willpower and determination, because the path that you're on right now is freaking golden. It is meant for you. So keep moving forward, keep charging ahead. You have that green light right now from Spirit. Love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.